Looks like the fans are getting right behind him. What did you think of that? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, that was a good match. Everyone displayed well, and Cody looking very strong in the opening couple of minutes. But Randy comes out on top. So
Randy Orton coming out on top now on Wrestlemania as we cut to some more promos, and we can mute it for a bit and say hello to some of our chatters who are in the chat room right now. A lot of people asking, are we actually showing WrestleMania? Well, unfortunately we can't because we would have the channel pulled. I haven't checked what other channels are running right now, but certainly have a look in that wrestling section. We're just here to react, and we are indeed doing that now, as we just saw the Randy Orton match, and as expected, it certainly was enjoyable. Randy Orton coming out on top, and wow, the WrestleMania buzz really carries you away at times, as we cut to backstage with Josh Matthews. Yes indeed, Webba90, you're watching Two Dudes Watch WrestleMania here live. Money in the Bank now kicking off, and so many people in the chat room tonight, but not a lot of wrestling talk. Firesoul86 looking forward to this Money in the Bank. And out comes Evan Bourne. I want to say hello to all our viewers coming into us here tonight on justin.tv. We got to turn around and say hello to you. No, we're not actually broadcasting the event live, but we are going to be reacting to the matches as they happen, and indeed let you know what's going on. Check us out on WrestleDope.com, and indeed we're here live every Sunday. You can hear us talking about the wrestling programming. But back to what you're here for, WrestleMania 26. Money in the Bank now kicking off. Couple of results already in. We had Sheamus defeating R-Truth and John Morrison. Randy Orton came out victorious in that triple threat match. And now that Money in the Bank, and the bell has rung. Money in the Bank underway, and all the performers now on that ladder. We got Kane throwing Evan Bourne out of the ring onto Shelton Benjamin, MVP, and Ziggler. Matt Hardy now grabbing for that briefcase, and Jack Swagger coming up that ladder. Both guys pushed off. Kofi Kingston is picking up that ladder. Kofi dressed in bright white, and he's got his hair bit of a different style there. Christian as well, looking on good form. And yeah, so far frantic action as expected from Money in the Bank. Christian's now got that ladder. I'd love to see Christian go all the way. And Christian really throwing Kingston into that ladder. Kingston took a huge bump there. And Christian trying now to get back up that ladder and grab that briefcase. Being stopped now by Dolph Ziggler. And Dolph Ziggler now making his way up that ladder. MVP pulling him off. What a great match so far.
Dolph took a big bump. Serious bump.
Bumps aplenty tonight in the Money in the Bank. Swagger's trying to get the briefcase now, and he can't unhook it. He seems to be the winner of the match, but Swagger can't get the briefcase. He got it. Well, it took him about 10 minutes to get that briefcase, but it's over now. The Money in the Bank match 2010 officially in the can. Big showing from a lot of guys. We had Kane. Kane looked a bit pissed off. He was throwing the ladders all around. Certainly he probably hoped for maybe a bit of a push in that match. We didn't see much of him. Also Matt Hardy, he seemed to do a bit in there. He was busy, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was a good, really good Money in the Bank match this year. Very innovative, I think, and very creative with the whole Kofi buzz, using the ladders as stilts, trying to walk across the ring. And yeah, Surprising outcome. Jack Swagger. I did not see it coming. I did not see that one coming. Jack getting the push.
Drew McIntyre, he had some involvement, but not much. He didn't seem to do much in that match. Certainly, Swagger took a long time to get that briefcase off. Hello to all our justin.tv viewers. Check us out on wrestledope.com and also youtube.com/thewrestledope. So the official result there for that Money in the Bank is that Jack Swagger now has that briefcase. It's going to be interesting to see where he goes with that briefcase. Who is he going to challenge? What champion is going to be the guy that Swagger is going to aim for? I suppose that's what we're all now going to talk about.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one going forward. Swagger, of all people, I would have never expected. But goes to show WWE putting the... you just don't know in the world of wrestling, do you?
Yeah, it's always a surprise, and Swagger was not the person that I tipped for the win, but Swagger looks now to have that push, and I would say perhaps he's maybe going to challenge the world champion on Raw. Perhaps that might be the outcome for him. But certainly thanks for joining us, and indeed Wrestlemania continuing now, and we'll indeed check back with you at the end of the next match. So the Hall of Fame inductees just entering into the Hall of Fame there, and now we're looking at that Triple H Sheamus match, and we're certainly hoping the best for Sheamus in this. Being from Ireland ourselves, we're a big fan of Sheamus, and hopefully when he takes on Triple H, it's going to be him that's the victor in this encounter. Now got a bit of a package recapping that feud. How do you think this is going to go? You think this is going to be an exciting one, considering what we've seen so far?
I think this could be pretty interesting, actually, and I hope to see Sheamus go over just for the fun of it. But yeah, you don't know with trips. Sometimes he can, be trips.
Indeed, we discussed it a bit earlier. Will Triple H give his workout partner the win, indeed, because we know those guys are both very friendly, on good terms with each other, and I think if Triple H has got the business in mind, then indeed he might indeed let Sheamus go over for this particular bout. I think it would do so much for Sheamus if indeed that did happen.
Yeah, Sheamus would definitely get the rub in a good way, and would be good things for Sheamus if he was to pin Triple H tonight, which I think is a good possibility.
Yeah, it looks like the recap is in process right now. You're looking at Sheamus when he dominated Triple H in recent weeks, and certainly he's been the guy who's been perhaps on the stronger side of these encounters, and it's going to be interesting to see if indeed, as I say, Triple H gives his friend that helping hand in this business of professional wrestling for Wrestlemania, the grandest stage of them all.
Yep, I think it's Sheamus' time to shine. Sheamus' time to shine. The Celtic warrior. Yeah, it's his time, and Trips should do the honor, should do the job. Establish Sheamus as a true heel that he is.
I mean, I think a lot of people have seen Sheamus come up out of nowhere, but I mean, from our perspective here in Ireland, Sheamus has been working in this part of the world for the best part of a decade, perhaps more. And Sheamus O'Shaughnessy, formerly the Irish Curse in Irish Whip Wrestling, really had a very powerful character in there. And certainly you can see him on all sorts of videos going back through the years with the likes of Vampiro, as you've mentioned before. Sheamus is no green sort of newbie to all this. He's, one could say a bit of a veteran. We're about to see that match right now. Hope you're enjoying WrestleMania. Come back to us at the end of the match. We'll let you know what we thought. Thanks for listening and viewing.
Yeah, thanks.